morning. Don't you just love it when the weatherman's wrong? 50% chance of rain. Doesn't look like it. It is predicted to continue to brighten up, so we've delayed our departure for Kegworth to miss the murky weather that greeted us when we woke up this morning. But now it's time to go. Plan today is to go down the Trent into the Soar with a destination in mind of Kegworth. Let's see how that goes.
House with a mini marina. Traffic lights are on. Not on red anyway. That's good.
It's actually below the bottom of the gauge. Okay, here we are, through Derwent Lock, heading for the Trent. You can see the Trent flowing from right to left, at the bottom of this little cut. But it's not exactly a raging torrent after the long, hot, dry summer. That's the mouth of the Derwent. Why it's called Derwent Mouth, I guess. And up there is a little bit of navigable Trent that heads to Shardlow Marina. There is Judith, hanging on for dear life.
Shallow.
Oh dear, the Trent can be dangerous. Just going under the M1. We are not going that way. See what I did there? Right, so this is Sawley Cut, which cuts off a bit of the Trent and provides a safe haven. You can shut that flood lock, and there's another lock at the other end of the cut, so when the Trent floods, you're protected in there. At the moment, of course, the flood lock's open because we're, low level. Here we are in Sawley Cut. I like Sawley Cut. You get a sort of mixture of boats, from boats like the one on the right there, massive riverboat, which is really basically just a houseboat, doubt it moves. Another wide beam there on the left, yachts, cruisers, and of course canal boats. There's Donington Power Station. Looks like it's generating power. I wonder whether we're burning more coal because of the Russian gas problems there are at the moment, putting more CO2 into the atmosphere. Maybe another dry summer. Brief stop in Sawley to empty the toilet. Just been checking out the facilities.
It's rated. Fancy buying this. There's a micro pub and a cafe, I think, as well next door. It's all closed now. Live in the middle of the Trent. And a good view of the trains going over there too. So we'd about to come here and then round and down there. It's Ratcliffe Power Station, we'll be going by that quite close soon.
Just ready for the tricky right turn into the mouth of the Soar. pleased it's a nice day, albeit a bit windy, so we can show you the beauty of the upper Soar. Last time we came down it, it was miserable, grey and horrible. So here it is in its finery. We are close to East Midlands Airport here. And here we are, peaceful little mooring in Kegworth. Lunchtime. So although Kegworth is not too far from where we live, or where the home mooring is, it's still a place that's worth exploring because we don't really explore on a regular basis this area. And here is the little village of Kingston upon Soar, as opposed to the larger Kingston upon Thames, I guess. The chimneys of the power station looming over it. What a lovely little village. Amazing what you come across. This is the imposing looking Kingston Hall. Lovely looking house. Through the trees here you can just make out an expanse of water called the Pool, which I'm sure is part of the grounds of that Kingston Hall, which incidentally is still in private ownership. It's been divided into two, so it's a very posh semi. Unremarkable countryside, you might think. It's unremarkably beautiful. So here, on the outskirts of Westleek, we start to turn back towards Kegworth, where there is a co-op and a boat. So it's going to be a bit of trudging down roads for the rest of this walk. So I think I'll leave you here, unless I see something particularly stunning, and we'll see you back at the boat. But what a wonderful walk. Once again, just shows you what happens when you get off your boat. Queen of the Skies! 747 cargo. The moon above the canal. We always like to come and look at the stars before bed. Lovely. The canal's like glass. Good night. Morning. Here we are at Zoch, and here's Holly, Lewis and little Finley turning up for a little cruise on the boat to Zoch, hopefully. Well, that's the plan anyway. Let's see what happens.
You're going to throw the child?
Oh! He's coming now. Yeah! Oh yeah! Oh, I think I'm just asleep.
You know, like, they're much neater, aren't they? Yeah. I don't know what's going on.
This weed is a bit of an issue. Just trying to get some out of that lock. Unfortunately, I broke the boat hook. Oh well, more expense.
Eating snacks? What are you watching?
This is as pretty as anything that we've seen on the canals, and it's just on our doorstep. Leicester's forgotten secret. What a grand river the Soar is at this point. Get out of the way, geese.
Here we are, moored up at Zoch, and now we're going to the pub. Let's go, Lewis and Holly and Finley. Bye.
Morning. What a lovely time we had yesterday with Holly, Lewis and Finley. Not much happened after they left, and now it's the next day. It was a stormy night, but it's dawned onto a bright, sunny, if blustery day. And we hope today to get to Loughborough, do a bit of shopping, then see what happens after that. So let's go.
Just gone past the road to the town where we left for lunch yesterday with Holly, Lewis and Finley. Off up there. To meander along and we come this way onto canalised Bishop's Meadow Lock.
Here's a nice big boat squeezing past us on these visitor moorings. Was that fun, Judith?
No, a bit scary. Had to breathe in.
Just coming into Loughborough. One more lock to do.
In the lock, well, I've been waiting for another boat. Got the sharp left-hand turn. Can't see anything, but no, I think you're alright. Just carry on gently round. Boat moored and a fisherman. Quite a few boats. This is called Chain Bridge because they used to have a chain across it to stop people going through when the person who took the money wasn't here.
Well, here we are, moored about as close as you can get to B&Q in Loughborough. So that's the next port of call once we've had a nice cup of coffee. here we are in the mooring, as lovely as any that we stopped at. We're actually just outside Pillings Lock, but we want to paint the scrapes on the boat before we make our grand entrance. More prosaically, of course. We don't paint them now, we probably won't get them painted before they go rusty over winter. So that's the job for the next hour, then we'll see what time is left.
The other Peters and Martin boat, they've been to Barrow, they said.
So even though we're on home territory, it's still worth a little explore, although painting the boat was quite a task, so it's only going to be a short one. But it's such a glorious afternoon. Pity not to just have a little stroll.
Lovely avenue of trees.
Here we are on Miller's Bridge, just going over technically the Soar navigation, because this is a canalised bit. There's Dreammaker basking in the evening sunshine, whilst her coat of paint on the port side dries. But we're just going a little further to enjoy this glorious afternoon, and also to enjoy the wonderful footpaths that we have in Leicestershire. This is how you do it, East Staffordshire. So back to the boat. Tomorrow we're through that bridge, final little leg to Pillings. But for now, I think we'll stay where we are. Morning, and so we come to the last day of this year's cruise. Plan today is to go into the marina, top up with diesel, paint the other side of the boat, and then go to our mooring. So we've still got a bit of stuff to do, so let's get on.
Dreammaker back home for the winter. Well, we've topped up with diesel, went to the Elsan, had a chat to John and Steve, and now we're going back to our mooring. Right there on the corner, can't get in there. Here we come. Oh. There's lily pad, or little iPad.
1906.3. Well, that's it. Back at Pillings Lock after a summer's cruising. 407 miles, 215 locks. So we managed an average speed of 1.8 miles per hour. But it's not about speed. We've had a wonderful time. I hope you've enjoyed coming along with us. But keep watching, because there'll be more videos coming on this channel about what we're doing over the winter, what's happening to Dreammaker, and maybe a couple of little winter cruises. So look forward to seeing you on the next one. Bye bye for now.